with that clone though, man, you know, it's
like,
probably tough, but
yeah, do matchups even exist when you're caught in the mix? I mean, numbers go flying out the window. It can be 2-7 against the Flash matchup number wise,
wait a second.
but
Are you
be
serious? Honeybee going with
wait
Captain Cold?
whoa, we got two Icemen on the screen right now, guys.
Really? Okay.
Is this real?
That's interesting. I guess that Flash Sub-Zero matchup is really disgusting still because Flash doesn't have anything to get rid of that clone, man. He has nothing.
Victor Freeze himself, ladies and gentlemen, making an appearance. Here are more of the gods. Dude, that jump went awful early there. Was Honeybee. Could get a conversion there. Doesn't get the full thing. Very good check.
Oh no, and Honeybee just got hit by that meter burn 4-3.
Oh no.
One of Sub's only overhits.
Look at that damage. Almost 530. Starting that trade, but he's found himself in a huge hole as Honeybee. And you know what? In that moment, I just kept letting it rip. If you'd have held on to that trade, he might have gotten it to level 2. He's put himself in a good position to go for the kill here.
Both these characters were really good folks. Sub-Zero with his down 3, just like his down 4 in MKX.
Oh no!
That was right into the clone.
That was so smart from Buffalo to put it there, knowing that Mr. Freeze there wants to make the approach, and that was just the tip of that ice puddle.
Wow.
Just,
you know, Buffalo, before Sub-Zero came out, we saw him play cold a lot, and with success, too.
Yes, he had a very good Captain Cold. Sorry, yeah, he had a very good Captain Cold. Almost saved him at a lot of majors, huge matchups. And then, of course, we saw Sonic Fox get a couple of huge wins.
Oh, for sure. This character, when he gets going, man, Jesus.
And look for Honeybee to also, he also has a really good Supergirl. I think he has a pocket dead shot as well.
Oh, and tries to go with the overhead. Buffalo with the smart stuff, delaying wake up. He's going to get frozen.
Oh, barely getting out of there with the trade at the end.
I thought that ice clone was him getting frozen.
Yeah, the ice clone simply took his place.
That was pretty cool, actually. And gets caught by the overhead in that string.
This is a battle of elementals, okay? Okay, ice is not very effective against ice.
Sub-Zero wins.
And the Grandmaster himself taking the lead 1-0, and I expect Honeybee to make a change here. I really think that Supergirl might come out because, again, you mentioned Flash
Sub-Zero
hasn't really been doing it, but sticking to Victor Freeze here, he might be saved. He has the Injustice Pro Series finale this weekend. Might be saving some stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, might not want to reveal all his cards just yet. We'll see. But, you know, Captain Cold and Sub-Zero right now. Sonic Fox, you know, has both those characters. And Flash is, you know, I'm not sure how he does against Mr. Freeze, but Sub-Zero I know is probably got to be tough if he's running Captain Cold right now. This is going to be interesting. Now Honeybee finds himself in the corner and gets hit with another 4-3.
Look at this positioning by Buffalo. It is relentless as Captain Cold's one of the characters does not have much range at all, and that is almost a perfect to start off game number 2. Buffalo using that interactable, that was absolutely disgusting. Broken, one would say.
Okay, now we're getting some pressure. Good contest by Buffalo there. Captain Cold's love staggering that string into a down 1.
Of that I am painfully aware.
Already got the positioning back into the corner. This is where Honeybee fell apart on his first health bar. And here we go.
Honeybee really scouting out Sub-Zero to do that jump 2, which that jump 2 is pretty disgusting. And Captain Cold with his down 2 is such a good anti-air, but it's gotten Honeybee in such bad situations multiple times now. Good block, no punish.
huge chance for Honeybee to get back in this match. Could have killed Buffalo on the punishment with the slide. Oh, got lucky there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he did not get frozen there in a throw. Honeybee still working on Buffalo's first health bar. Expected to wake up, closes it out. Okay. Oh no, and it doesn't go away on hit. Buffalo had already committed to the string.
Lots of plus frames. Down that EX shoulder attack. Oh my gosh, here comes some more. And 7 in the back. Coming on, gets him with the hammer. Beat a burn 4-3. 2-0 now.
Sub-Zero wins.
For Buffalo, using a very, very sexy looking Noob Saibot skin for once, showing us the mask of Sub-Zero. He has been maskless for quite some time.
Sub-Zero.
And going to loadout 5. Let's see what his loadout 5 is. And it is that Noob Saibot looks so good.
Hey.
And Honeybee sticks it out with Mr. Freeze here.
Yeah, I mean, when he gets his stuff going, he's playing awesome. Just a lot of whiff down twos. He's been going on that read. I assume, you know, waiting for Buffalo to do the jump in two. But it's not paid off, especially in that last match. We'll see if he has an adjustment here. Plays a little bit more reactionary. But when that clone's in front of you, man, it's still just one of those tools.
And guys, please use hashtag War of the Gods on Twitter. Start talking with us online. End up here on the broadcast. Have a good time. Tweet us your best ice pun. I dare you. Hashtag War of the Gods. Your best ice pun.
That's gonna be good. Then. That's gonna be good. Ooh, and a very scouted out that slide. Honeybee maybe finally. Oh no! Just when I was about to say wake up, Buffalo does it, and there's the down two, but the jump in two actually crosses up, completely makes it whiff. This could close out the first health bar, and it does.
That my hate coming from Buffalo. And guys, might I add, if you're going to make an ice pun, also make it related to the match. Get very creative with those. I want to see how good you guys are at puns, because that's pretty much all I do.
Very perfect spacing there. Comes out of the trait, goes straight into the 4-2. Okay, and we're even here going into the second round.
Ooh, throwing the tusk.
It's an interactable you don't really see used all that often, to be honest.
Wow, look at the size of that down two from Mr. Freeze.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God, okay, Honeybee with all the smart stuff now.
And that's what happens when you're a Captain Cold main in that split that match deciding second. You drop the instant jump one there. You don't get the 4-2-3 into the projectile and potential to win the match. And Buffalo can come back here. Gets in the corner. So we could use some plus frames there. Gets the cross up instead.
It's crossed up. He's got a clash here. Buffalo not gonna let him. Honeybee barely has a health lead, not anymore.
Very good. He's on that, and actually gets him on the end of the activation of the Frost Armor, and down goes Honeybee into the loser's bracket to Buffalo 3-0. That's top 16 winners for that young man.
Buffalo, the Sub-Zero of the world right now. Jesus.
That's a great skin too. I gotta give Buffalo some shout outs on that.
Yeah, all of you know, sometimes I wish these sets were a little bit longer so we could see all 5 of these loadouts, because we've said it before, man, but that's one of the coolest things to see, the gear that people have unlocked and kind of their creativity. It adds just another dimension of not only watching them but kind of seeing, you know, what their kind of style is. Whew, okay.
We have one more match before top 16,
yeah.
And it's going to be Tweety versus Tsunami V.
This is about to be good. Okay. And Tweety's still sticking it out with Superman. I mean, he's still putting in that work, man. Won his region in Hometown Heroes. Then we, of course, saw him in the finals. You know, and then still playing around in some of these online tournaments. It's he's pretty much, outside of maybe Theo, maybe the only Superman left. I mean, I know people have pockets, but I mean, he's kind of the face of that character right now, shared with a couple less than a handful of guys. After Tweety versus Tsunami, we have Rewind versus Perfect Ledge. That's going to be good.
That's our first
Semiij
match of top
versus
16 as well.
Yeah. Semiij versus Revit Leafing, and then Dragon versus who we just saw, Buffalo. Wow.
Ooh. Tweety might be breaking out Starfire.
Ooh.
Might be the first real Starfire that we've seen on More of the Gods so far.
The Flash.
No, we're going straight to Superman.
You know what?
He said that he was using Starfire early on in the tournament.
Fighters
But
Tweety,
Metropolis.
But
oh my God.
he's also really good at this matchup in particular.
Yeah, but
because
he said
he has fought Honeybee 40,000 times so far.
Begin.
he said he was he said he was going to run Starfire, and then I kind of
Sure enough.
Yeah.
He says screw it, Echo. He's got you.
So you know what, Tweety, let's go, man. 4-2-3 for the win. Superman has no mix against the mixed master here of the Flash. Very good 4-2-3 punish. Here we go into the back three. I thought it was going to drop there for a minute. Into some big damage. Okay, and Flash is going to have some big damage of himself.
Oh, yeah, going tit for tat with the damage of Superman himself. Straights up, and that is going to do it. There is no air escaping these combos, but he drops it.
He's just standing there. I don't know what happened. We may have cursed him. I don't know.
Oh, man, that's an easy
wow.
air. Yeah, that's a huge drop from Tsunami. Might be some nerves. Might have been input error. That was definitely...
Tweety seemed to have a read there, and then Tsunami just kind of forward dashed in, which that whole exchange was pretty OD, actually. That was crazy.
Coming off the bars, Tweety to guarantee a little bit more damage with that meter burn. And also deny the air escape. That was so smart for Tweety at the end of that round. Came off the necessary resources to do the job. Not enough gravity there to go for a background bounce off the back grid already happened.
Wow.
It's very hard for Superman to get those kind of conversions and run him down to the corner. Here we go. Let's see if he
Tweety
jumps
not
aside, but
watching.
immediate. The immediate wager.
Eat my dust.
Tsunami can do some damage here, and it does. It's not gonna bring it down that far, but oh no, the Tsunami has no meter to
Huge
get that big
blocks.
flash damage. Oh wait a minute. Okay, I'm talking out of my. Really, that combo is so tight.
Oh,
And
no,
he
press the
got it.
button.
You keep falling behind. Not anymore.
Tweety still. Oh no, he gets caught by the overhead. Tweety, do not run Superman if you don't want to, sir. Please run Starfire if that's what you need to do. Tweety, our Lord and Savior of not only Superman but Starfire, because we've only seen one match of Starfire in the 2 weeks she's been legal. So Tweety has a chance to be the face of two characters.
Yeah, one game.
Starfire. The Flash.
And I can only imagine this matchup for Flash is probably really ridiculous.
Fighters approaching
Here
But
we
she
go.
did just get changed, but
Starfire with the noble colors. I see what you're doing,
Oh.
Tweety. I see what you're doing.
I
like
didn't
the
catch
play.
that. Okay.
That's like Illusions early on. Always had that yellow and gold, or the black and gold, black and yellow, green arrow.
Okay, and trade it up. We're getting some big cancel damage here. Doesn't quite get the bar in time, but broke the armor of the back three. Okay, Tsunami going in right now. And there's that little setup we saw earlier. Jesus Christ. Okay, Tsunami.
Here's to a speedy recovery.
Tweety kind of on his heels right now.
Okay, Samir back three, but no conversion there from Tweety. Oh, and that's that jump three. So disgusting. Coming in with that 4-2-2. Very far normal, but she can't get much off it.
Yeah, that jump three, it's like an air roundhouse. It hits everywhere. And her
wow.
wake up,
Starlight, star bright.
Tweety almost
Her
gets
wake up is-
perfected, and then reperfects Tsunami, and we're tied at 1050 each.
yeah, man, we've seen it before. Tweety can't ever really count him out. Will he trade cancel? Yes, he will, for a little bit more damage. And a throw. Reactionary. Very smart air tech right there by Tweety, but now he's caught in a juggle again. What's the setup and a wake up, and that is a punish. And that is what the Flash is so good at. All of his normals, armor break. Down 1-2, jump into 4-2-1, like all of his stuff. Back 2-2. Yeah, Tweety's got to be careful now.
Anything right now.
Is something distracting you?
Not anymore.
Just come off 2 bars, guarantee any chip. Oh, it just keeps even at 1.
Okay, Tweety, this is where Tweety is clutch. This is where Tweety puts in the work. We've seen it before against the Flash. What's going to happen? Tsunami taunting him. And the trait that does oh no, that is a punish.
Yeah, had to be careful. That's a very fast super. It's one of those ones that's just a reactionary super anywhere on the screen. And Tsunami V going up 2-0 on Noble's Tweety. Trying to make top 16 on the winner's side. Top 16 does start after this match, guys.
The Flash. Starfire.
Tweety's sticking with Starfire. You know what? Since he's been playing Starfire all night, and then he felt compelled to go Superman one game. You know, that being his second match could have, you know, it just adjust him back to Starfire may have kind of
he
put him on edge a little bit, but
Tsunami was off to a really big start that match too, and Tweety was able to bring it back. But still played very well, just in a fortunate situation, staring down Flash's super at the end, and a lot of hits done off that down 1-2 in the trade cancel. Great fun.
You see that a lot by Flashes now. They'll pressure with the trade on. It's really tough. You move so slow, but here we go. Tweety getting some damage.
When that forward 2 goes so far. And coming in with the ballerina spin. And like I said, her pressure game is it's awkward to deal with. Getting some big damage here, Tsunami, and coming off the bar. And going for some cross up, and oh no!
Are you serious, Tsunami, please?
That was about as disgusting as a gas station egg sandwich. That was...
One thing I would like to see Tweety do is, you know, not be afraid to be in so much. Tsunami may not know this matchup. She's such a new character. He might not know. She does have a little bit of mix in there. If you don't know the matchup, you may get caught by it. She's safe on pretty much anything anyway. Goes under that trait. Wow, and just out of range of down 1-2, Tsunami would have broken that armor had he been just an inch closer. But now this is scary.
Is something distracting you?
Not anymore.
Oh no.
Oh, and
Tweety's
Tweety
getting caught by all these lows.
trying to press the button with the down 1-2's waiting for him. It doesn't break the armor. Unfortunate there. Great animation on that throw by Starfire as well. Shouts to NRS. The way that the camera follows is amazing as Tweety's trying to bring this back again. And he's in a much better position. Tsunami does have a wager.
Oh no! And that's going to be cancel pressure. Tweety has already used his clash, and that is going to do it. Tsunami moves on 3-0. Tweety going down to the losers. Wow. Tsunami came in here tonight putting in work. Now I kind of wish I wouldn't have said Tweety was the face of Superman, because he wouldn't have picked him, and maybe, you know, he...
Starfire makes another appearance. Candyman got some pizza. Shout out to you, Candyman. I have no complaints. Pizza is, you can't hate pizza, you know?
I'm gonna imagine there's a GIF or a GIF under that post.
Oh, 100%.
Brayden holding pizza. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can bet on that.
And that is what it is. It is confirmed by our producer. That is the GIF that is underneath that post. Because Candyman is, you can read Candyman like a book. Breaking the armor off that jump 2 with semiij. Gonna get a good position here. A little corner push if he wants to.
Oh no, and that wake up. But when she lands, she is safe. You got to blow her up while she's in the air. But that thing hits everywhere. Front, forward, above. All you can do is just be underneath.
Oh, no punish, low profiling. that high from Starfire, trying to get the anti-air. She gets some decent damage off that anti-air as well, getting the meter run back 3. See what kind of damage she can get. A lot of drops, and I think it's because of the lady hitbox he's looking at.
That was a really weird cross-up, and semiij just blocked the wrong way, it looked like.
And that was a lot of damage off of it.
Yes, it was. Okay, semiij. Cross-up of his own. Now, jump 3. Oh, and Leafing went for it. This is going to kill.
Pretty much even going in the second health bar. semiij. Oh, very good use of that. I think he used the hit stun of that orb just to get out of the corner, because this is where semiij can't just kill you. Waking up with a meterless fight kick, and that's going to cost Revit here.
Cat's gotta have secrets.
Starfire looks like Rihanna, I swear. She's so pretty. And her hair's on fire. Alright, here we go. No punish on the cat dash, though.
On a raw back 3, and Revit didn't even believe himself. He backdashed after it. His lack of faith is disturbing. And chip away is semiij. That jump too so far. With a crack of that whip, sending semiij up 1-0 on Revit.
Well, semiij, one of the only other people that's picked Starfire, so he knows what's up with this character. Will we see Cheetah? Yes, we will. No games being played now. Leafing going in.
That was a good start for Revit.
Fighters approaching the
And I liked what I saw. And we'll see what happens with Cheetah, but I kind of like the Starfire pick. Just a couple things didn't go his way at the end.
I mean, he was kind of playing a little crazy, a little.
Yeah, he was. But you know what? That's Revit's style.
It is.
And already going crazy. That does 300 damage. That's more than most people's B&Bs. That's bigger than an Aquaman 1-bar B&B right now.
You see Leafing getting rid of these interactables too, saying no, semiij, you'll not use these.
Oh, and there we go. Has a punish with Cheetah. Oh, the great take throw. What a start from Revit.
Oh, absolutely. And semiij kind of grasping here for anything. 2 cat dashes now. It actually opens him up. About 3 dashes, really mixing him up here.
Still hitting so hard as Catwoman. And already
1 suitcase. Oh, and Leafing scouted it, and the dive in.
That was perfect for him on that dive. I'd easily give that a 5.0, you know what I mean?
5 out of what?
5 out of 5 right there.
Okay, 5 out of 5. I respect it. And the meter burn, 4-3.
Is going perfectly. I relish the challenge.
And I like this. Red line in the chat says it's time to see who is the queen of the cats. I like that.
Oh, and the jump 2. I remember that's jump or jump 1, but very active even behind her. And catching semiij there. Look at Revit.
His traits almost filled back up. Even if, well, he doesn't need it anyway. Leafing ties it up 1-1 now. Will we see semiij go with Starfire?
We're about to find out.
Catwoman.
Sticking up with Catwoman. semiij has he's always been one of those guys that just wants to,
Fighters approaching
instead of go for an outright counter pick unless it's incredibly swayed against his favor. He really likes finding out how to overcome every single matchup in the game. It looked like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah, even with Melina and MK, never came off Melina. Melina also helped, and same with Catwoman early on. Captain Cold probably being the only exception to the rule. What a backdash.
Oh, and the perfect backdash. Wow.
Going through the dive. Getting a background bounce. And some decent damage as well, hitting for 400 mid-screen.
When the cat claws are out, high damage incoming. And you can see semiij, instead of using jump in 2 as an offensive tool usually, now he's got to use it defensively. He's got to catch her in the air. And another cat dash on block. semiij kind of risking it. And a good whip punish. This should close it out so long as he doesn't drop it.
And a big off stream update. Looks like Icarus eliminates Forever King. 3-2.
Hey, okay, my man Icarus, another Fate player.
Dr. Fate boys?
Let's go.
If true, that's going to hinder Forever King's situation in the points where he's tied up with a few guys right now.
Icarus putting in that work. semiij right now, still on his first health bar. Leafing's got a little bit of work. Got him with the sweep. Goes under the jump into. I'm so surprised. I'm picking up Cheetah just for that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, please hold him to that.
Man, I would make such a bad Cheetah player. Totally not my style, but maybe I just got to summon the inner Leafing in me.
Oh, the meteor cancel cuts him. He's trying to jump away.
He's got claws out. This damage.
Oh my god, the 556 damage. But still not enough so far. semiij is still in a good position and has a wager. And then when he dives,
oh
yeah, watch
my
out for your
God.
escape. He did have the bar. Ooh. Anything is possible right now, guys. Do you guys believe magic? And gets the punish!
That is a punish.
Honor among thieves. I'll flay you for the goddess.
Uphill bound now. 15 health and the cat dash
wow.
comes back to finish the job. semiij is going up 2-1 now.
Is that really necessary? Does she need an on-screen tornado to cover that? Like, it's like a vacuum cleaner. If you jump, she just goes everywhere, back and forth until she catches you. Ridiculous. Does she need it?
Woman. Cheetah.
That's a debate for another time, perhaps, Echo. And as semiij goes up 2-1 now, Fate Par. Saying good games, everyone on War of the Gods. Says he could make it to his last match, but hey, man, thanks for competing. We really appreciate it here.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Begin.
Here we go. Will Leafing tie this thing up and take us to a game 5.
Oh, man, and semiij just checked his
Two
card to
of them.
Firestone because he's catching the tires right now.
Oh, no. Not starting off great for semiij here. Backdash by Leafing. Oh, and we're burning the bar. We're getting the damage. We're trying to catch up here. Wow, and the cheeky little cross-up setup there. Wow, and the whiff jump normal into a dive. The mind games we play in the air.
Oh,
wow.
man, that 4-3.
Commit.
That's that 2 for 2 Revit Leafing on a back 3 and a 4-3. Not believing.
Don't ever.
And forcing the early
At
wager. Revit
least
does have a
make
lot
it
of meter here.
interesting. You just watch me.
If he can take semiij's health bar right now, he'll be in a great position with meter and health. Oh, go for the chip. So smart.
Feel your life slipping away?
I've noticed in the chip situation, he really relies heavily on those down ones in the DPs. And this is a good position. Has the meter. Ooh, claws up. That just makes you.
Oh, no.
It just makes you so afraid. And 500 damage off of an air-to-air. Are you kidding me?
And which side is he on? Nobody even knows. Not even Leafing knows.
Oh my gosh, we're going to a game 5 out of nowhere. Revit Leafing off the top rope, getting the RKO on semiij. Looking to become a legend killer tonight. This is a game 5 situation, guys. semiij, Revit Leafing going at it. That was ridiculous.
This is kind of where we always see Leafing just go absolutely nuts when everything is on the line.
Fighters approaching Brainiac.
Always
Yes,
the
we
clutch
have seen
factor,
it
man.
before, where with his back to the wall, and his playstyle where he can just go 0 to 100 and play. He plays pretty nuts, but it pays off.
Yeah,
Begin.
it does. And with a character like Cheetah, she can mix you, she can grab you. There's so much mix in there when she gets in. And just look how mobile she is. We've been all the way to the left side and now all the way to the right side. And really nobody's even been touched.
And that 4-3, a bigger hitbox than even I expect.
What is this? What are we doing? Okay.
Smee's getting a little bit of a taste of his own medicine though with all these backdashes from Revit. And trying to backdash himself. Just tempting semiij to come forward. And every time he just lands and fills the space. Good challenge there by semiij though.
Leafing kind of toying with it right now. Just, wow, and the delayed sweep. The ultimate mix.
There's the knockdown. Remember Leafing trying to send semiij home. He's won so many weeks of War of the Gods. #1 in points by far. A very good conversion by semiij.
Yeah, Brainiac shipped one of the harder background bounces to convert off of, and very good composure by semiij.
Never had it.
Despite getting a full tour of Brainiac ship, semiij has only lost half health. Leafing kind of playing out of character right now. I'm not sure, if he's just playing some mind games, but just got to focus on this. semiij, not somebody you want to mess with, but
Life slipping away.
we're in a game 5 and both tied even on the second health bar with 2 bars each.
And trying to push into the corner of semiij. Oh, coming to the cat dash, and there we go, the punish from Revit. Loves that in this matchup.
We didn't see the punishes with Starfire on that cat dash, despite how many came out, and he blocked. But this is his main. The claws are out. He's gassed up.
Oh, look at the damage that's about to happen. 300 damage. And he is mixed up again. That's another 300. He only needs one more. And another one. That is it. Okay, not yet. Oh my God. 4 in a row. 4 in a row by Revit Leafing. Noble semiij. Going down to the loser side of the bracket. Revit Leafing, top 8 winners for week number 9.
my God.
That was actually ridiculous.
That was disgusting. Revit Leafing, sir. Oh my God. Welcome to top 8. And in winners, taking down semiij. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
I mean, what do you say, man? Just the entire first, 60 seconds of that match was just going back and forth, and then all of a sudden, those 4 bars were being, I don't even know what to say, man. Just, they were spent, and the damage, okay. We're moving on to Rewind versus Perfect Legend, and I don't know. Maybe the Flash versus Brainiac. I don't know who Rewind's playing these days.
I'm not too sure either. I'm not too sure who's going to go in this matchup on. And yeah, Perfect Legend. If I was a betting man, it would be on Brainiac.
Oh yeah, for sure. Perfect Legend. Really liking Brainiac. Really, the first Brainiac we saw, even really putting in that work and making that character look more than what he looked like on paper, and still sticking with it, still making him look good, and maybe, we have a young Tekken master out there using Brainiac now. Maybe, PL influencing people around here these days.
And just even at East Coast Throwdown, just did a couple things differently than Perfect Legend, but you could tell that the game plan was incredibly similar with the use of trait, following up after strings, things like that. Just had different conversions here and there, and different combos. But you could tell that he could see how the use of trait and everything was going down.
The Flash.
And Rewind.
There's so much salt in the chat right now from that last match.
Okay, Flash versus Brainiac. Here we go, guys.
Yep. And, maybe Rewind, maybe he's no longer the big red machine anymore. Maybe he's a different sort of red machine, I guess, now that he's with the Scarlet Flash. But I'm not even sure what color that is, like a teal.
And this is going to be a decent matchup for Brainiac. Any matchup where he doesn't have to deal with high projectiles. is pretty decent for him. Once he gets the knockdown, and once he gets space going for back 1-2s, extended down ones like you saw there, anywhere where he can use his tools, or any matchup where he can really use all of his tools, is a pretty good day at the office. That's why they really like matchups like Catwoman. But matchups go out the window once these kind of things happen. And that was a huge shot from Rewind. Looks like he crossed himself up by going under Brainiac there.
You know, one thing I know Flash is down 2 is real good. May be able to contest Brainiac in the air, but there's a lot of stuff going on these days when Brainiac's in the air. It's no longer just swinging around and dive kicking. There's a lot of stuff coming out. Woo! That beats the wake up.
Keeping us even here. That trade is going to punish coming down from the skies and gets
Didn't think you'd be this fast.
the Clash on the other side.
Advantage of a 12th level intellect.
It's very, very smart by Rewind to know that dash from Brainiac was going to hit behind him, so he wagered the correct way. That kicks it. Ooh, great back dash. As long as he hits him at just the tip, they are safe, even from 6-frame buttons.
Because he needs it so much.
Because he needs it. That's right. And some of the damage that people are finding with a trait loaded, insane. Sonic Fox even posting up some 650 damage combos for 1 bar. And that is going to do a decent amount of damage.
I don't know if it's going to kill, though. There was a down 2 in there. And there's your Black Manta making his entrance into Injustice 2 next week. Oh,
ooh, scary situation
he's
here.
sitting on 4 bars in a Clash. He cannot get hit, and he does.
The Flash.
Great play from Rewind. Perfect Legend. Got his game going early on. Was able to play the space, following the traits. But Rewind, again, matchups don't really matter when the Flash is hitting you.
That's true. Yeah. Everybody's going to get mixed. It doesn't matter.
That's right. Everyone holds the mix.
The Flash.
Ooh, I thought.
PL possibly thinking of a switch. He has quite a few characters. He's got Bats, Soups, a few others.
Oh, he's going to stick with Brainiac. Okay.
Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
And I'm not sure. Looks like Young Monster may have got DQ'd. I'm not sure.
We'll let the admins handle that. We're about to talk about some more Brainiac. And the extended down one. Off the whip dive kick. Oh, no. So, also, interactables can sway matchup numbers as well. But it's okay. Brainiac can throw them as well. Getting very aggressive there was Rewind. Our respective play. Cross up dive kick. Ooh, that's a really bad input. For any Brainiac player, you sit there dangling those tentacles all day.
You can see somebody mentioned on Twitter earlier about the instant dive kick punish, and you can see PL trying to do that on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, that's what's tricky. Going for an instant dive kick is that you can get that anti-air tentacle. Oh wow!
Oh, so that's the input error. Okay, I got you.
Yep. Because you go for a down back to a down back, or down back to a down, and you get down back 2, which is the entire tentacle. Whoa, that looked like it could have been a punish. It looked like that dive kick hit pretty high on the hitbox. And Rewind is playing really well in the matchup.
Oh, for sure. He is not really known for his flash yet, but
yeah, he is not letting PL get away with too much murder. Beautiful air escape there. Has the knowledge already early on. Yeah, safe. Ooh. Checking the dive kick and getting hit by extended down one. That is the mix. Down one and dive kick. Low, overhead, low, overhead, low, overhead, 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 overhead.
And all of a sudden we're playing MKX again and tries to air tech and gets caught just by the tip of the toes. Some big damage here. PL still not going to clash. He doesn't have the same amount of meter and the cross-up Sonic Pound.
And how does one block that?
The
Oh,
Such a scary
wouldn't have.
situation.
I wouldn't have blocked that. Rewind 2-0 over Streamy's Perfect Legend, trying to stop this man from getting winners top 8. PL needs these points. With Forever King falling, he is in a prime position to maintain that top 8 position going into week number 10. And if he can do well there, make it to the finale.
Yeah, he's in that spot where all those guys are tied. He's got to make something happen here. Will he go Brainiac? This is his last choice.
This is the winner side of his tournament on the line. So still has a chance if he gets sent down to losers, or we'll see if he can make a huge comeback here.
Batman.
And go into bats. We haven't seen Perfect Legends Batman in quite a while, and he really dazzled everyone in the first couple weeks.
Fighters approaching Atlantis.
Well, he's got some tech hidden around there. I don't know if we'll see it tonight. You know, I don't know if he's trying to save it, but he's been finding a lot of little tricky things with Batman lately. I've talked to him a couple times, and there's some dirty stuff he's got set up now. I don't know how well it works against Flash.
Very good backdashes by Rewind, showing that Batman knowledge.
Oh, for sure.
Exposing that gap in back 3-3-2.
That's very useful, especially because Batman's love to back 1-1 trait cancel into buttons, and if you can backdash the trait cancel and they go into buttons, you can whiff punish. And the down 2 wasn't able to convert. Looked like he may have been able to pull a back 2 there, but
Getting corner push here, so scary. Wake it up, and that was actually a punish with the ground pound. Could have extended that combo.
And commits.
You mentioned that earlier, where you think there's going to be a gap, you try to expose it, and he does the lightning kicks.
Exactly. Always a little mind game there. If you're willing to play it, sometimes you can just hold it, and if he lets the kick go and punish. But
oh no, crouching it with the running man stance. He's going to punish to go for a cross-up. Does go for the cross-up, but rolling out of it, coming down the people's elbow for Perfect Legend.
You mentioned it before, King. You thought King was going to do it, but we finally got it.
Oh, very good. Throws that one. Able to catch running man stance. That down 2 a little too early.
It's been a while since we fought. You're still a step slow.
You see guys throw really preemptive down 2s to try to catch that jump 2 before the active frames get to you. And a little too early on that one. Losing out. And, oh, could have been a punish there as well. And puts himself in the corner.
Really good spot. PL just opting to stay back. Let Rewind try and find his way in, but now burning the barn for the restand. Jump in 2, cross up. PL caught him with the trait bat. Not going to be huge damage. Still one more combo to go. And no punish.
Oh, the people's elbow again. Off the glitter. Rewind closing up the bar of health with the headbutt. But look at the lead that Perfect Legend has right now. Trying to get back in this match. Has to reverse 3-0 this man to stay alive.
A meter burn battering. Ooh. Nice down 2. Almost got the 4-3. Rewind. Caught him with the mix. 4-2.
Done with the regime. Never again, Bruce.
And did you see the read that PL went for in the middle of that running man stance pressure? Expected the overhead, put out the parry, getting caught by the down 1-2. And down 1-2 over and over and over again. Says, okay, I saw you parry. And beautiful.
Oh man.
Scary
PL
situation.
letting this slip away. Rewind sitting on. Okay.
Oh, okay, barely closing out. It's Perfect Legend. Getting one on the board. 1-2 against Hara's Rewind.
Batman wins.
Impressive showing there. Now, will Rewind stick to Flash? Who knows? But impressive stuff there. PL almost let that one get away from him. Rewind was sitting on under 100 health for a very long time.
Atrocitus.
Oh, and we might get the big red
Oh,
machine.
man.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Fighters approaching contact.
Hellfire and Brimstone upon us.
And we saw the success of Atrocitus versus Batman earlier with Get Wrecked and Forever King. Even though it was incredibly close, King potentially had he had the killing combo and dropped it. but just how close that matchup was. Rewind had to have saw that and got a little bit of inspiration. Or this might just be his pick for batting.
Not able to convert off that. Still in the hit stun.
Oh no! It goes right into the active frames you mentioned earlier. It's still really hard to deal with the active frames. And you saw what King did every time. He just did a down one and then used those plus frames on hit and generated pressure, instead of trying to actually stand up and get a punish.
It's so ridiculous to deal with. It's so, and this pressure right now, you're just on lockdown. Push block, gets a trade away. Instinctively, you want to zone out Atrocitus, but you know that whole time his trait is just building up, and eventually he's going to come in, and that shield is going to protect him.
Go for the cross up, good block by Rewind.
A nice whip punish there by Rewind. Perfect Legend kind of on his heels, trying to keep him away. Good block and a good punish, and this should get rid of Dexstar. No. The air tech saved him and a push block.
No bar to extend that. And he needs something here. Great punish with the blood puddle. Keeping it unwagerable. So smart to meet a bird back three, breaking out the Kryptonian gauntlet. It's Perfect Legend trying to stay alive. He needs 2 straight games if he wants to make it out of this thing alive.
He's gonna pretty much even up this thing as long as he doesn't drop this combo. Now we're sitting pretty even.
Oh,
and no whip punish.
He made it out of the proverbial blender there. You have to be careful with these trades because if it's close enough, Atrocitus can still get a continuation.
He's got to watch his feet here. Rewind just looking for a puddle, and there it is.
Oh, now he's just going to get a lot of chip. Dexstar, Blood Bolt. Dexstar's going to be coming, and that's going to do it. Rewind 3-1 over Perfect Legend on the winner's side, making top 8 once again. Welcome back, sir. Breaking out the big red machine.
Yeah, PL got caught by the puddle just a little bit too often there towards the end. I know it's not what he was looking for. Rewind. He's back, baby. Big red machine has returned. But yeah. I know PL's not happy about that one.
And up next, we've got Noble's Dragon versus Buffalo.
Ooh, okay. Maybe some Black Adam and Sub-Zero here, I think. Or Wonder Woman, because Dragon does have a Wonder Woman in there. I'm not sure of the Wonder Woman sub matchup, but I'm sure that shield helps a lot.
It's really crazy how someone like Dragon can pick up a character like Wonder Woman who's off everyone's radar and pretty low on a lot of people's, and especially initial tier lists. And to see Dragon play her and just kind of play her the way that Dragon plays, and even at a tournament like ECT, you start to see some complaints, and I'm like, come on, man, he picked up Wonder Woman. And Dragon's just that good.
Yeah, well, he can't make Ivy work for some reason. I don't know. I want to see.
I know.
This
Come
man,
on, Dragon. Come on, Dragon. We've wanted Ivy since day one.
And there's some out there, man. Just for some reason, not Dragon. Maybe just not feeling it. I remember when that character was revealed. Do you remember that video that Dragon put out? I mean, it was one of the most ridiculous videos, but he was so hyped for that character, and then he was like, "Oh no, Aquaman." So I don't know. You know there's a couple Ivy players still out there, man, putting in the work. So we'll see.
Here we go. Oh, I invited the wrong person. My bad. My bad,
Nice.
King.
Nice.
My bad. They both have MK underscore under their name. My bad. My bad, guys.
So
right, now
I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of what's coming. We have Dragon and Buffalo now, then Get Wrecked versus Tsunami, and then we have some loser stuff coming on. Right now, all we know for sure is VTech versus Perfect Legend. We still have semiij waiting for his opponent and Gunny.
There we go.
Gun Show, sorry. And that's all we know. So there's a couple more matches to be figured out down there. You invited somebody that's been.
Yep.
That's not even in the tournament anymore.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Man.
I did. I gave King a little bit of
Wow.
life there, and that's King. That's 100% my bad.
Vapor, yes. Registered for week number 10, the last week of pool play before the finals. Good stuff, man. Hopefully we get to see you in that week 10 on stream sometime. What happened to our Lord and Savior of the Swamp, Crazy Fingers? What happened?
We'll have to find out from him on Twitter.
Yeah, I need to look.
Yeah.
I need to look.
We
are getting that Black Adam versus Sub-Zero though.
I'm so sorry, King. I gave him a losers run there for a second. But no, we do have Buffalo versus Dragon here. With the characters that we initially thought: Black Adam, Sub-Zero. First hit and first blood going to Buffalo, getting that bar, getting those plus frames. A good interrupt on a down one Dragon. One of the best in the business at interrupting down one specials.
And a good challenge by Buffalo there. Not letting Dragon get away with too much. And the down two into an ice blast. Oh, and here we go with the mix. Dragon not watching his feet, which is really the only mix that Sub-Zero has. Dragon still not watching his feet here and crouches the command grab. And the punish on deck by Buffalo should close it. Wow, that was quick.
That was a beautiful start from Buffalo. That is a prime example of the mix in the corner by this man. And very good check with the Palpatine hands, getting rid of the clone from Dragon. Oh, no, putting himself in the corner of those. Buffalo. Ooh, getting clipped by the overhead in the 1-1-2 string.
That's pretty decent damage.
Instant. That was one of the most instant jump ones I've ever seen in my life. Dragon, calm down.
And decides to do the meter burn roll, not the slide as we've come to see. The recovers incredibly fast. Oh, and Buffalo knows he could have got a slide there as a punish, but thought he was in range of that normal to punish.
Ooh, and he has been
a good grab.
Woo! He has had a high hit rate on EX Ice Ball with Sub-Zero, and taking game number 1 is Buffalo here, bringing the hammer down. 1-0 now over Evo champ Dragon with the Lin Kuei Grandmaster. Sub-Zero Buffalo.
Putting on a clinic tonight, man. This is the Buffalo that we grew to watch in MKX. Just very offensive Sub-Zero, just using everything correctly. I mean, yeah, it's hard to dial down to an actual word of a playstyle. He's just, you can tell his love for this character and his playstyle, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, the first thing I was really impressed with Buffalo, the first time I ever saw him play, was the use of everything Sub-Zero had and the ways that he found to build meter optimally at every opportunity possible. And as you mentioned, just use everything at his disposal with Sub-Zero. And he's already found so many optimal ways to do damage and setups here in MKX with him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he would do so many swaggy combos, and like you said, build meter. He would whiff slides or whiff specials just while they were frozen. Just optimal stuff, man. Dragon just wanting to catch him with his black magic, and Buffalo wakes up with the standing ones. And Dragon now finds himself in the corner without an interactable to use.
Ooh, and those Palpatines are stopping those clones from Buffalo, and we're dead even right now. Anything's possible, and getting him once again. Anytime that he sees that trait clone come out, he throws out the lightning hands.
Yeah, that's good to see that, Dragon using those hands. It has such deceptive range. I mean, it'll catch you, just within jump-in distance. So it's a good check.
Doing the chip. The 4-2 is kind of risky after that, but everyone's going to respect that down one, so pretty easy to get away with here. And following it in, trying to catch him with a double overhead. Opened up Dragon with it earlier before, but Dragon, one of the masters of defense in NRS games.
Oh, and gets caught by the clone throw. Dragon sitting on 4 bars right now.
And there's that risk.
And he will super.
There's that risk of 4-2 after the EX shatter. Not guaranteed. Blowing it up, and that is going to kill. 412 damage. Dragon tying us up at 1-1.
Black Adam wins.
I think maybe the first super from Black Adam we've seen on stream. I don't think we've seen that this season. Couple supers coming out tonight. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't expect any changes. I do wonder though if Buffalo wins this match, if Dragon brings out the Wonder Woman. I mean, he's doing really good because he's checking with those Palpatines.
Yeah, that's where I think that's the difference in the matchup is that that goes through the Ice Clone, and I believe on some blocks and cancels in the trait, it actually punishes it. Oh no, huge drop early on for Buffalo. Awkward situation to get a conversion in the background math there. She should have just gone for the normal B&B, which is the 4-3 hammer. Bar, is he gonna go for the restand? He is. Oh, instead goes for the damage.
Glad, yes. Buffalo with these NJPs just jailing Black Adam in here. And it's got to be really scary on Dragon's end to be knocked down, have to deal with the clone, no wake up.
Be glad this is not the tournament.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's setups with the clone to just kill Black Adam if he wakes up. And just look how close it is. It looked like he was going to jump on the toe of the clone and get frozen there. Dragon not able to get anything going.
What a conversion off of the 4-2, but knew that he didn't want Dragon to clash. So did a stand one. He says, okay, I have these conversions, but I got to drop this now.
That mid is so good. And Buffalo looked like he was going for the kill there with that throw. And the meaty Black Magic. Push block. Buffalo has no meter now. And the whip punish.
I'm immune to your trickery. I will freeze your fire.
Dragon burns all the meter he had.
Taking the last bar of health, Noble Dragon now. Getting ready to climb Mount Olympus if he wants to win this game. Getting pushed to the corner. This is scary. This is where he's been locked down for almost the entirety of this game number 3. Got caught out of the startup of the hands.
Oh, and that's going to do it. Any
Oh,
jump
no!
in. Oh, and the wake up works. Wait a minute.
It's not a wake up. 1.41 health left on Dragon. And oh, man.
Oh my God, he doesn't. If this was pre-patch, okay. That could have turned into something different if Black Adam could still combo off of that.
A 2-1 lead now for Buffalo, showing off how Sub-Zero should be played here in Injustice 2, and it's so rare to see, and this kid has already mastered his character. He's been waiting. Once Sub-Zero was shown, I imagine right the moment that character dropped, he hyperbolic time chambered it right up.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's always something when your character makes it in a game that you're playing still. I'm so happy that Raiden's coming in. A lot of people aren't, but you know what? It is what it is, man. Buffalo pretty much the face of Sub-Zero at this point. Oh, and that's gonna. Dragon just forced a block here, and it looks like Dragon is waiting for Sub to jump to get that down too, but it's not paying off yet. But Dragon's got him in the corner.
Oh, and good hitting with the slide to get the push to the corner. They gave him that meterlessly here in Injustice, and that cost a bar back in X.
There you see it. Oh, and wow, the dive kick actually, he went over to 4-3. Lucky for Dragon, he didn't get caught. And the whiff punish.
10-50 is all the damage needed from Buffalo to send Dragon in the losers right now. And that pushback got him out of range of the hands. But that did combo. Down one trait. Down one lightning hands. Forcing the early wager. Buffalo in control right now.
I fear no sorcery.
Okay, we're tied. Dragon's got to find his way out of this corner, though. This is where things start getting really, really bad.
Oh, and the plus frames, here we go. This is so deadly. And going back in.
And he got him into the setup.
And this should do it. 1-1, there we go. Wow. Buffalo with a 3-1 victory over Noble Dragon. Winners, top 8. Sub-0, ladies and gentlemen, using the element which gives life.
Yeah, I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did there. Katana's not here, not yet.
Congratulations, good job. Buffalo with sub-0, putting him on the map a little bit. We'll see going into the future of Injustice 2.
Yeah, man, we'll see. Taking down the Evo champ. I mean, Dragon's still in here. He's going down to losers, but that was impressive play. That was impressive play. I'm sure if they meet up during top 8 at some point, Dragon may not use the Black Adam. I really saw what he was doing there. It just wasn't paying off for him. The times it did pay off, it was perfect. But you know, Buffalo with the reads that he had, and it didn't look like Black Adam had too many answers to what Buffalo was doing. And we saw the wake up work once. That poor wake up. That poor man.
And it went through a clone and a jump in.
Right.
Did that lightning cage? That was a little bit suspect there, guys, if I may say so myself. All right, we got Get Wrecked versus Tsunami. Up next, the big red machine himself, Atrocitus, versus the Flash. On paper.
This is going to be, man, all these are going to be fun. I say it every week, but it just is. Like, you get Wrecked in here, you got Tsunami. You know, a lot of firsts that we've seen on War of the Gods, especially this far. Get Wrecked rocking that gold tournament skin yet again. And Tsunami with the wings that you talked about. Jesus. This man's already got the legendary gear.
Yeah, it looks so good. Oh, a lot of breaths early on from Get Wrecked. Trying to shut down a lot of space. It covers so much, and it's active forever, as you mentioned. Do not try to jump with this man. And if you jump with this man with that breath out, full combo, by the way. Have a nice day at the office.
Yeah, you got to be real careful. That breath is just so good. I don't know how we missed it during the beta. Maybe it just wasn't that good.
Right into the active frames, just like that.
Mix. And that's one thing about Get Wrecked. He rarely commits to that mix. Usually the breath is coming out into more pressure. And the down two.
Wow, what a start. That was a train wreck from Get Wrecked right there. Breath, down one breath. This man's throwing them all out. Stopping so much approach, and that's what the Flash needs in this matchup. That's the only thing that he has, is the approach, and that breath has shut it down early for Tsunami. What a meter burn!
Didn't think you'd be this fast.
I will dictate the pace.
Shades of Rewind, throwing that 4-2 into the meter burn cancel. It's not even a mix-up, but it's a mix-up.
Okay, we're going back to the corner. Dextar's almost back. Meter burns, just look at the range on that. Okay, and what's the setup? Running man stance. And a very good block there.
filling the space and putting the active frames out there. And ooh, got caught going for the slower of the two normals there. Tsunami's going to take the first bar of health there as long as he completes his mission, which is the combo. And that's going to close out the first bar of health.
Can we hurry this up?
Oh my gosh, did you see the buffer into the air breath there? Full combo. Dextar's out. Let's have some fun, meter burn cancel. That's going to do it.
Atrocitus wins.
This man with his bounce cancels.
That was ridiculous.
By the way, we were talking about Crazy Fingers earlier, and he finished 33rd, lost 3-2 to Vapor in losers finals of his pool. So,
but was it with Swamp Thing? That's another question.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to look at that.
Picks Deadshot in Game 5. Thanks, Crazy. I'm just
that's one cool thing we don't ever talk about on Smash is, you know, when you're putting in your score, you can also put a picture of your character on there. So, you know, if you're proud of your character and your character use, you can just put that on there and say, yeah, I won this bad matchup. What's up?
And go.
Tsunami. Switching to the Superman here. I just now caught wind of this.
Yeah, the laser is very annoying, but we saw early on in Justice 2's lifespan, Atrocitus players do fairly well against Superman as long as they utilize the shield on Dexstar to find their way into the zoning. And he looks as comfortable as can be sitting next to anyone in the game, it looks like.
No mix. Jump in by Tsunami, down 1.
Oh, it's so close to getting that breath. Or the vomit on the air. Nice jump one from Superman.
And that breath just barely caught him. And
oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's like he knew.
Oh, he definitely knew. This man knows. Oh, and just caught him there after the backdash. Not even sure if that was recovery. May have went into a button, I'm not sure, but Tsunami closing out the first health bar? No. 5 hit points left and a punch float to punish the air laser.
That was a beautiful punish.
Wait a minute. Down 2 into Dexstar? No, down 2 whiffs. Okay.
Breath pressure, following it with Dexstar, and very good push block. That put Atrocitus so far away. Dexstar's gone. Didn't get the conversion off the breath. Coming in with the hammer. No! Stood up into the active frames. Not like this.
I told you, it's still the same.
Oh, God! It's there forever! And here we go. Get wrecked. Taking game number 2. Tsunami looks a little lost against this onslaught of Atrocitus. Get wrecked. Keeping Atrocitus really alive. He's the only one putting in the work right now at the highest level. Rewind still has that pocket, but we haven't seen Get Wrecked. You know, we haven't seen him forced to come off him yet, which is what's really nice to see. And he looks so comfortable with this character. All the conversions are there. I mentioned he looked incredibly comfortable sitting right next to Superman, throwing out down ones, throwing out breaths, going back to the flash. Look for those the vomits from Atrocitus to shut down the approach game, the running man stance game from the flash.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Tsunami's got such a hill to climb and so far behind now, but just Get Wrecked controlling so much space. And Tsunami just cannot get anything started. Every time he jumps, up breath. Every time he crouches or gets under pressure, the breath is coming, the active frames. And now Dexstar's giving him problems.
Look at all those chips. Set up the active frames again. Not like this. And it's just keeping him locked down in the corner. He says, go ahead, use the interactable. You're not getting out of here. Finally getting one good read, but he has no resources to follow that up. Echo, none whatsoever.
Okay, and here we go. It's going to be scaled damage, but it's still going to be good. Oh no, and not really what he wanted there. Get Wrecked, delaying wake up, which is what you should be doing. Flash has so many mixed setups, you just got to delay and hope that you have the right read, and here we go. Wake up.
Oh,
Trade is active.
At least he got some damage out of it. that trade activation, trying to slide in those DMs. Which inactivation of the trait does get a full combo, so it's not a terrible option at all. And flame for flame. Get Wrecked still getting better than trade. Immediate break cancel.
No.
Oh my goodness, doesn't get the max damage, but wow, did that hurt already. And the anti-air breath. Oh no, Tsunami. Deer in the headlights right now. Get Wrecked 3-0. Made it to the winner's side of top 8. This winner's side of top 8 is already lit. New guys all over the place.
All over it.
What a performance. Get Wrecked, we talked about. One of those guys that has to be on everyone's radar. Look at how well this man is playing.
If not then, he definitely is now. This kid is coming to get paid today.
And Tsunami as well, up and comer. That almost came out of nowhere and just started doing really well and has a really good flash. I love some things that he does differently than other flash players. Different setups here. And I was really impressed with him at East Coast Throwdown. Handling pressure really well in situations where he was new to the stage, new to facing these big names, and still kept his composure. With that being said, he also plays the Flash.
Yeah, and he's going down to play Tweety in Losers. And we will be seeing that. I think that may be what will send us home tonight. I think that will be the last match, I think.
And that is the run back that Tweety has been wanting this whole time.
So yeah, we have semiij versus Young Monster coming up. Okay, and then we got VTech versus Perfect Legend, Gun Show versus Dragon, and then Tweety versus Tsunami. And I think that will wrap it up, I think. So we got about 4 matches ahead of us.
Yep, all right, yep. We've got semiij versus the other young brother. We'll see if they can double eliminate semiij here. We're putting semiij on first because he's currently getting hit by a ridiculous hurricane. So we're trying to get his matches out before he could potentially lose power. And then after that, VTech versus Perfect Legend. VTech doing really well. Wow.
Oh yeah, he's still here, man.
Gun Show as well against Dragon, and Tweety versus Tsunami to close us out, as you mentioned.
Yeah, a shout out to semiij, man. He's got 2 or 3 times more points than everybody else, and he's still here grinding through a hurricane nonetheless. This man's a competitor at heart. He could easily just say, you know what, my house is being ripped away. I can't play today. But no, he's here to get these points and stay in first.
He ain't afraid of no hurricanes. Okay, he's one of those guys that no matter what wants to play the game. Very passionate, and I respect it fully. But if you see semiij disappear during this match, you guys will know. You guys will know why. Right,
it's definitely not a rage quit, or maybe that's just the OS. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting. However this ends, this is going to be a very interesting top 8 this week. There's just there's way more new names.
I believe we actually have the bracket already put together. If we can take a look at it right before this match starts, not all the way yet. That winner's side is very interesting, so we'll try to get that updated and show you guys what the bracket's looking like on the winner's side. This is going to be the 4 matches to set our losers top 8. semiij, Young Monster. This is the pick that we see even Dragon going with in this matchup. Tossing those shields, just playing a nuisance. Against Catwoman, already getting the early jump 1 is Young Monster. Getting in, coming up with the low. Okay, huge damage here. Oh, could have actually kept it going. Trying to get swag on us in the corner, but those are very tight.
Yes, Wonder Woman, similar to Brainiac, once she gets you in the corner, she's got that sweet spot where she stays out of most people's ranges and just kind of bullies you with the lasso and the shield. And if you get hit, it's such big damage. Down 1-2 whiffs, but goes into it again. Confirms. Now we're in the corner.
Huge damage.
And the continuation.
450. As I mentioned early on, that's what I love about the Young Brothers. Even go back to MK, but especially here, is that they've stuck out with these characters. He picked Wonder Woman day 1, but before the game even came out. Same thing with Rev Leafing, picking Cheetah before the game came out, and just they love their characters and want to play them.
And down the line, as they get more comfortable with these characters and time passes and more things are found out, these guys are really going to be showing some stuff that just changes everything, man. people that stick with those characters and just grind and find stuff, it's gonna bring a lot of new stuff to show everybody.
And what
Wonder Woman, one of the few legacy characters that came into this game with a very different meta behind her.
Yeah, she was the one legacy character that they changed up almost from the ground up, which is very interesting to see. In Injustice 1, the Injustice 1 version, and I've actually talked to a lot of pros about this, Injustice 1 Wonder Woman would be like S tier in this game. No meter required, huge damage, plus mix-ups that launched. Great back three, and very good recognition by Young Monster to wager the right way.
You just watch me.
Young Monster putting in work with the trait. Something you don't see very many Wonder Womans use as often as they probably should.
Look at the mobility by Young Monster with one woman who a lot of people say, you know, she doesn't have much mobility. She's kind of like an iron wall. But going around with that shield bash, she's Young Monster. This is gonna be close. Going for the cross up, waking up the shield bash, getting out of there.
Gotta be real careful here. You've got to maintain composure. Semiij is gonna be patient, and he gets clipped by the shield. I thought for a minute Young Monster was gonna get a little carried away and get caught, but good stuff. Wound up getting him with that shield toss. That shield toss is really good. It's really negative, but it's really good.
It's really fast on startup, and it's hard to read when it's going to come, because the moment you hesitate and you walk forward, you can get clipped right in the mouth by it.
And meter burn, it stalls you for a full combo. Yeah, that shield bash is something else, man. Even against really good zoners, you know, she holds her own.
Yeah, even going back to the early builds of the game, even against characters like Aquaman, where she could just stay in range of that max shield toss and just compete, even with the heavy zoners like that. You know, block them in deep, she can punish it from 3/4 screen with that shield, and vice versa. It's so fast, and the melee buff to air one she get a full combo off of, and almost no one punishes it. But as you mentioned, all these positive things about Wonder Woman, she just ate an entire health bar. As Semiij gets into the corner, does the mix.
Hey, Semiij looks like he's got a bead on Young Monster here. And the whiff punish again, scouting out the down 1-2.
Great position for Semiij. Look at this health bleed. Keep him in the corner, keep him locked down. Young Monster knew that he was floating around that interactable, and oh no, there's no way to get out from that situation after the cat dash, going down with all of his resources, full stack of butter, had a wager, and Semiij tying us up at 1-1. Semiij does not want to go out to both of the young brothers tonight. He has to make a stand here.
And we're sticking it out, okay.
Yeah, I don't expect Young Monster to play any other character. If Wonder Woman had 2 other variations, maybe.
Right, yeah. I don't know. I feel like he's probably got some hidden characters under there somewhere. Or maybe just hand his brother the controller and say, you know what, play Cheater real quick. Okay, here we go. Young Monster stuck in the corner now. Semiij getting his damage. 30 cross-up setup. Okay, Young Monster has found his way. Okay, and the shield bash creates some space, get himself away from that corner. And that unblockable gargoyle. He may be able to carry far enough and get the other one. No, he's not throwing it. But Semiij is definitely going to take use of those. You can see he's standing right next to it, just waiting, and there it is.
Those instant air shield bashes. So annoying, and oh, almost got a full combo. Right there, this is a great position for Young Monster, though. It has the added damage on the shield. Here we go, look at all that chip. Could have done another one. And there we go, almost got the chip. 12.29 away, though. And Semiij is going to bring it back. This is dead even, 1-1.
And good scout there. Looking for the jump too. Just throw the shield, get it over with.
Artemis showing up. Now we'll see if
Young monster. Oh.
You're no warrior.
I've killed mice braver than you.
Artemis coming out again.
Yeah, he's backing himself into this corner, but he's closing the distance. Just wants to keep him in that corner. He's got to work his way in. It's a lot of jump in versus jump in here. Oh, and very good air to air and the conversion.
Yeah, big damage too for 3 hits. And very good playing the life lead, throwing the shields. He's playing it perfectly, as you should with a health lead. Trying to force the mistakes. Great backdash on the gap. Both these guys play so fast at reacting to the movement of their opponents. I'm really impressed by that.
Yeah, especially Young Monster, who played Jackie, which was really mix heavy in MKX, and playing a character like Wonder Woman.
Oh no!
Really good
And
control
no wager!
spacing.
That is gonna do it!
No!
Young Monster going up 2-1. Young Monster had a great position, had all the meter, resources.
Young Monster seemed to, really be controlling the pace there of that last match.
And semiij just playing patient himself in that he just waited for his opportunity to strike. And once he got it,
Fighters approaching Metropolis.
was able to capitalize and clutch it out there. 2-1 now for semiij. Just needs one more game and he'll be in top 8 once again.
Begin.
All right, here we go. Young Monster looking to tie this thing up. Take us to a game 5. He's got to be really careful. And semiij right now, playing in his current situation, he just wants to get this thing over with in real life, get it over with, and do what he's got to do. And to have the patience he's playing with in that situation is just something else. And he got the cross up. Nobody knows which side that hit on. Who knows? We certainly don't. semiij is running away with this right now. Young Monster back against the wall.
And semiij finally getting comfortable. But really, just getting in position in the corner and playing his game. Needs one more health bar to get the win, get in the top 8.
Oh, just walked right into the cat dash, semiij.
You're no warrior.
I've killed mice braver than you.
And he keeps getting Artemis. I can imagine the feels
The frustration.
behind Young Monster, getting Artemis and then just looking for a parry and just hoping and praying.
The parry definitely would have worked right there, maybe.
Oh no, huge input arrow. Gotta walk forward and then a back 3.
The double backdash, Young Monster trying to jump in, contest it. Okay, and now we got the shield buff.
There, it went raw 4-3. He's gonna call another trait.
So much patience right now. He needs to.
Young Monster.
So much range and respect between these two right now. Just everything kind of just out of range. Perfect spacing by both.
Now semiij in the position that he wants to close out this match. Here being that trait, gets all the damage added on. Puts himself in the corner though, but it's okay. He can play risky if he wants to here. He's got nothing to lose. Only 5 health remaining with the first bar of health. He's gotten Young Monster down to 246 health. And now Young Monster's back to the corner again. And look how much meter semiij has.
Oh no, the down 2. Young Monster's already clashed. This is definitely going to do it. semiij moves on to top 8 this week.
Catwoman wins.
3-1.
monster.
Getting in the top 8. Now, semiij, bunker down and stay safe, my friend. And we will see you Tuesday for top 8. And if you don't have power, just let us know as well. But good luck. Stay safe. And thanks for competing tonight.
Yes, sir. Please be safe. Don't forget your helmet. All that good stuff.
Also, real quick, chat, you need to calm down talking about burgers, okay? There's a Whataburger 50 feet from me that I now have to go to when this broadcast ends. Thank you for talking about food on War of the Gods. God, I'm starving.
Yeah, there's no shame in going to that
Ricky Rao,
Whataburger down the road.
in the back on production. Are you hungry? He's starving. Whataburger, right? Am I right? After 11 o'clock, the spicy chicken biscuit or the spicy strawberry chicken biscuit. Go. Oh, the sweet and spicy burger. Oh, the coffee shake. You want me to keep going? Thank you for making us hungry. We appreciate it.
And it's open 24 hours. The people that you see
And
in
it's
that
open 24
Whataburger
hours.
alone, yeah, there were some weird people there the night I was down there with all these guys.
Yeah, don't go there after like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go and take a look at that bracket as it's forming the winner's side. Oh man, I'm so excited for it. Rev Leaf and Get Wrecked Buffalo and Rewind. Look at that.
That is such a this top 8 is going to be one of the best this season, just because there's so many names in there that besides semiij, I mean, we've seen Leafing in top 8 a couple times, Buffalo, Rewind, but you know they've been spread out so far. We haven't seen them in a while. And then Get Wrecked, you know, new. I don't know if this is first week playing in War of the Gods, but this is first top 8. So shout outs to him. And then I mean, we've also got 3 more slots to fill. And we need, okay, VTech, if you're in chat, sir, please push the score forward, or do what you need to do in Smash to get your matchup. Oh yeah, PL and VTech played off stream, I guess. So.
All right, so just ignore those invites, fellas. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yep, he is there. So it looks like we're gonna be moving on to Gunny and Dragon. I call him Gunny because of his tag, but Gun Show versus Noble Dragon.
See if Dragon can hold on here against the hungry Gun Show, trying to get his top 8 here with the Lantern Core.
If we get a Firestorm added in this top 8, I might cry a little bit.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, yes. Jesus, yeah, not the Lantern Core.
The Lantern Core.
The Firestorm, yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah, my bad.
All right.
Yeah, I got a little confused there. We've seen a lot of Green Lantern tonight. Not too much Firestorm. Gun Show with the Firestorm, making it all this way. Jeez, that's my bad. Just blow me up. Whatever.
Oh yeah, free. I don't know what I didn't know what you were on. But whoa.
Yeah, that yeah.
Yeah, looking at that King fallen early, that gives PL a great position. It looks like PL, if he were to have won that match off stream, which is what it looks like once they get that figured out on the back end, gets him above Forever King and puts him in a prime position in week number 10 to close it out and get into the finale.
That's what he's looking for sure. Yeah, I think he beat VTech. That's what I'm seeing, but definitely need it. With only one more week left, you've got to get those points where you can, man. Solidify yourself so you don't have to worry about going into next week and everything riding on it. But here we go, Firestorm and Black Adam.
And be on the lookout for one of these guys on the winner's side to sneak in and win one of these weeks, and then potentially have the potential to make a push in week 10 to get in the finale. Boy, wouldn't that be a sight? Yep. Play 2 weeks in War of the Gods and you're in. Like, I could have done this the whole time.
Begin.
All right, here we go, guys. This is our second to final match of the night. Gun Show and Noble Dragon.
And this will be interesting to see how much Dragon knows about this Firestorm matchup, because it's not a character you run into too often. And it is a character, if you don't know the matchup, he hurts.
Yes, he does. And this is, and not only is it, do you know the matchup, but also at the level that Gunny plays his character.
Absolutely. I mean, the character has mix. He's got restands. He's got a special move, the Molten Trap, that can really freeze you. But Dragon's playing a good character with air mobility to counter that. Maybe even punish it full screen with that dive kick.
And he looks just as comfortable as ever, Dragon does. Simply playing his game. Ate a lot of chip there into the throw. Oh, check out the Black Magic, getting the anti-air. That thing, big ol' hitbox for, I don't know, I can't give you a reason.
Good grab. And hit confirmed by Dragon there. Wow, and goes straight over that fireball.
Wow, throwing him through the 1-1.
Okay, Gunshow, show us something, sir. Woo, and the forward 3. Okay, this should close out that first health bar. As we mentioned,
yeah, he is.
Firestorm, when he hits you, whew, boy.
In the corner, he can be an absolute, he can just be a glass cannon. Your health bar can disappear. Oh, watch out, full stick of butter on Dragon's side. Oh, no!
My God.
I'll douse your fire.
Professor and I don't think so.
This is
Dragon may have been scouting a throw there and just got hit.
Yeah, this is going to give him some breathing room in the corner, though, and that is going to close it out.
That's one thing I would like to know, if these two can punish each other with their, you know, if Black Adam does block the Molten Trap, can he punish with the Low Lightning, and vice versa with Low Lightning or Black Magic, can it be punished with Molten Trap? But Firestorm can't go absolutely full screen. He goes about 3/4. That Molten Trap only goes that far, so got to be in a good position to do it. But I feel like, you know, they can counter each other pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, and yes, Perfect Legend did. He is in top 8 losers. He did beat VTech 3-0. That's for sure.
And that's gonna be good for him moving into week number 10 to be in position for the finale, where all the money's on the line. But right now, it is Gunny, it is Dragon, going with the demonic skin of Firestorm. Gonna get some great mid-screen damage here. Puts out the mine.
Oh no, and he, wow. That looked like such a cheap setup to just force him to take that unblockable launching interactable. This pressure, that is plus, I think +6. That meter burn blast.
And wow, what a start here from Gunshow. We talked about that corner game. Once he gets you there, you can just die. Oh, Black Adam never out of any game, it seems.
For sure. If he wants to keep away, he can keep away. If he wants to come in, he's going to burn the bar and be plus on his jump in.
And he's going to do some great damage the entire time. Wake up throw from Gunny. That was absolutely savage.
Oh, and he committed to it.
I respect it if that would have paid off.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention to how much health he had left. Might as well do it. I tried to jump out.
Going with the old school Black Adam ender. And oh no, the back 3 going underneath Black Adam, forcing the wager.
I will not resign.
Yeah, and that's kind of the hindrance. Full screen. Gunshow can't really do the Molten Trap. It doesn't go that far to contest. Oh no, it just gets caught by the meter burn. Forward 3. Dragon up 2-0. Gunshow. Man, just you know, one combo away. One read away. Dragon with the clutch stuff. And the way that one started didn't look like, you know, it looked like Gunshow was going to look like he adjusted and had all the right reads.
Had that huge health lead, and we said Black Adam's never out of it, and just a flick of that wrist, a little bit of lightning, a little bit of magic, and he's back in a fight.
Fighters approaching Atlantis.
We'll see here if Gunshow can turn this thing around for himself. Being that close, you know, to tying it up is just a kind of a heartbreaker. We've seen many of those tonight.
getting the first hit. Has a bar. He can do some great stuff. Do some restands.
Dragon not falling for it.
And I've noticed Gunny doing really... He's done a really good job of those instant dashes in. Very, very hard to anti-air instant dash normals.
Yeah, Firestorm, that is one thing I hear about Firestorm. People that don't like his air dash.
Okay, thank God Gunny woke up there. Just say, those balls, back-to-back balls of Atlantis are not fun to deal with.
And just like that, you see it, the instant air dash. And that is a full punish.
Not falling for the meteor cancel this time, and check in with the forward 1-2. Big damage here for Dragon. And the reversal on the position. Dragon was ready for it.
Yeah, way too far away. Oh, and the instant dive kick in for the punish. And Gunshow really wanting this interactable to work.
And Dragon has seen it 14,000 times. That interactable, not falling for it one time. Just really good play from Dragon right now, poised to make top 8 on the winner's side.
Very good punish on that dive kick. Gunshow not out of it yet. He's still got a clash to use. He's got a lot of damage to put on the Dragon. Wow, and Dragon kind of mash and throw right now. Okay. And very good scout. Meter burn back 3.
It ain't bragging if it's true.
Dragon shocking that man back into the corner. Almost got the trip guard Black Magic. But Gunshow instead getting the punish. And there we go. There's the trip guard. Putting on the blue flame.
And things get interesting here. He's got a lot of launching properties while he's in trait, and there it is. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this will kill.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he went for the reset. That could be everything. No.
Anything's possible right now. Gunshow has to eat some kind of mix here.
He's got 2 bars. Oh, and missed the punish. Dragon respecting the meter burn and the burst. Gunshow looking for the
and that's a punish! Gunshow taking game number 3. Wow, the composure from himself there.
That was scary. When he let go of that damage that he had left to put on the table and decided to go for the throw and it whiffed, that was a scary situation.
Yes, it was. And Dragon, usually the master of those situations. So clutch and Gunshow staying alive. And he's 2 straight. He has to pull off the reversal 3-0. We haven't seen it in quite some time.
Well, he got trait going that time and was able to get a lot of damage from it. Hopefully, that's the struggle with Firestorm. When can I get level 3?
Dead even right now, even on resources, bar for bar, health to health. Oh, crouching. It's a really interesting string if you guys are just tuning into Injustice. It's that it is high and then overhead at the end. So you want to try to crouch the beginning of it and interrupt. And then if you mess up, you get clipped by the overhead, which does a decent amount of damage for a single ender of a string.
Or they can cancel into the low lightning after forward 1-2 and get you at the low if you expect the overhead to come, which is safe too.
It hurts more. It hurts more than the ender. It hurts more than the 1+3.
Such a good string. And here we go, level 3. We're traded up.
Yeah, again, another huge comeback is needed for Gunshow.
He should be, and this is just about the same as last match. He was sitting about half of his health bar, his second health bar, and was able to clutch it out. We'll see if he can do the same. Tension is high for Gunshow. Doesn't want to make a mistake, and that is a punish. 4-3.
Oh,
no.
huge drop.
Wow. And just goes with a down two after flaming up.
We're just getting warmed up.
That was as raw as sushi right there. That down two. After powering up. No wager for Dragon. Gunny still has his own, but they're even on meter.
Dragon, no punish. And that little fist bump that Firestorm does right there, the second hit is an overhead. But it does knock you down. It doesn't combo, so that's what Gunshow's trying to mix it up with. Between the low puddle.
Bet you wish you knew science now.
I'll show you the wizard's power.
And there, yep. Dragon will spin that second bar. This is scary.
I think he got caught going for the anti and then down two, and that's going to cause, oh my god, the interact will hit everywhere, then it traits up, that's going to do it!
Smart stuff by Dragon. Traits up, dive kicks in. What you gonna do
Black Adam wins.
when Black Adam and Dragon run wild on you? Welcome to top 8, sir. Valiant effort by Gunshow, man. None of those were blowouts, that's for sure. All those were